I was going through a difficult phase in 2022. During the first few months of 2023, I was broken. My personal, spiritual, and professional life all were disturbed. I remember the day I was on the verge of losing hope on everything. I was looking for peace, acceptance, and assurance. My heart was looking up to the Lord to not forsake me. A few minutes later, a message popped on my phone screen. I was invited for a life group. That invitation was enough for me to understand that God has not abandoned me. I surrendered everything to the Lord and I was at peace. That was enough for me, but not for the God. After a few weeks, God provided me a job within a week that I was considering, but I was not ready for. On the day of my interview, they offered me an offer letter with a higher pay than I expected. I was satisfied and at peace. After a month or two, I found out that I have been accepted for a master's degree in a university which I have been planning for a year, but I was unsure about the expenses. So I was happy about the acceptance, but I was not considering it seriously because I was certain that I will not be able to make up the expenses. After a week, a person whom I had previously contacted regarding paperwork procedure contacted me and asked me to proceed for the documentation. After committing everything to the Lord, I felt a sign from God and chose to proceed for the paperwork on my own. Throughout the documentation process, I felt the presence of God. My pathways were aligned. My documentation fee were lowered as per my budget. It seems amazing when I compared my expenses with other students who are going to the same university. People I didn't know assisted me anytime I was stuck anywhere along the way. God was talking to me in many ways, but the Exodus 14:14, He will fight for me, I only need to be still. Help me to stay calm, and I witnessed everything happening in its perfect time. Finally, I got my visa, and praise to God, I was able to manage all my expenses without compromising my responsibility towards my family. During this part of my journey, I witnessed a faithful Father who never leaves us, who provides us in abundance, who is a master of planning, a God who works in details, and a perfect finisher. Throughout this journey, I enjoyed the company and guidance of Holy Spirit. Now, I can say it's not enough. There is more yet to come from God. I thank everyone in my life group and church for helping me grow stronger in faith and always praying for me. I am Mitu, and this is my story of hope.